Hi people, uh, can I get a confirmation in the chat box regarding the sounds? Am I loud and clear? Yes, good. So I think last week we completed up to the question number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct? Did we complete up to the question number 4? So today we have to do the bank account and bank reconciliation. Okay. So let me give you a brief idea on what are we going to study today, people. So it's a very simple concept where a lot of people are complicating it because they don't have a proper knowledge on that. They don't try to understand. They try to memorize the things. So we'll assume this is the bank account, bank book prepared by my accountant. Prepared by our accountant. Okay. Now accountant has recorded some transactions. Finally, what our accountant is telling, as at 31st, maybe as at 31st January 2015, there is a balance of 100,000 in our bank. So who is telling this? Our accountant is telling. So when we are starting the next month, which is 1st February 2015, 100,000 balance should be there. Now, who is telling this? This is something told by our accountant. Okay. So when you are running a business, people, generally, once the month is over, like after few days, සතියක් විතර ගියාට පස්සේ maybe after like maybe a week, from the bank, they will send us a statement. They will send us a statement. They will post it, people. They will post it to our home. If not, they will send an email also sometimes. Okay. So they will send us a statement by mentioning all the transactions which we have done. So this is the bank statement. Bank statement sent by the bank. Sent by the bank. Okay. Now, as per the bank statement, people, as per the bank statement, my final balance, month-end balance is only 80,000. Month-end balance is how much? Only 80,000. My accountant is telling 100,000 as per his accounts. Bank is telling only 80,000 is there. Problem or not a problem? Is it a problem or not a problem? Think, people. Think. Yeah. Accountant කියනවා ලක්ෂයක් තියෙනවා කියලා බැංකුව කියනවා 80,000යි තියෙන්නේ කියලා. So they will record all the transactions like this, blah, 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 blah. They will record all the transactions like this. And end of the period, bank is telling in our account only 80,000 is there. Big problem. Big problem. Who is wrong? Banku වැරදිද අපේ accountant වැරදිද? Is our accountant wrong or bank is wrong? So we have to find it out. That's the all about, that's the content, people, the context of this particular area that we are going to study. Our accountant will prepare the accounts. As per our accountant, there will be one balance. As per the bank statement, there will be another balance. As per the bank statement, there will be another balance. So there is a big problem if that's the case. So we have to find out the errors. Then we have to correct the errors. So first what we have to find out, people? First, we should check whether accountant's balance and bank statements balance is same. If it is not same, people, if it is not same, we have to find the reasons. We have to find the reasons and we have to correct it. We have to correct it. Simple as that. That's the content of this particular chapter. Okay. So let me give you a small idea of the debit values and credit values which will be there in our accounts and in the bank statement. So look at this properly. Yeah. Look at this properly. So this is our bank book as per our account. Our accountant. Okay. So this is the statement sent by the bank. Bank statement. Bank statement sent by the bank. We'll assume, people, this is for the month of January. We'll assume. So you will have the opening balances. We'll assume BBF 1st January 10,000. And in the bank also, people, opening balance 1st January opening balance 10,000. Okay. Now here in the bank statement, people, you have two columns. So I'll just show you a sample, people. Sample of bank statement in Sri Lanka. Here we have HNB. Let's see, we'll try to open it. I'll try to get a better one. Give me a second. The pictures are very small. Okay, I'll just show this one, people. You see. So here, this is a sample, like account holders details will be there. Account details will be there. Transaction date, description. And here, see, they have a debit column, credit column, balance column. So that's what I wanted to show you. Okay. They have a debit column, credit column, balance column. That's why people, I drew 3 columns here. One is for the debit. Other one is for the credit. And we have a balance column. Okay. Now listen carefully. You got to be very focused and listen. Now we'll assume there is a check that we deposited for 5,000. We deposited a check for 5,000. Can anyone tell me, now this is a check that we deposited. In the bank statement, if you have studied this one, it will be there in the debit column or in the credit column. Now for our account, it is debit. No, our account it's debit because when we deposit people, our balances will increase. For our account, it's debit. So do remember people, when we deposit money in the bank, that bank manager should return that money back to me on some day. So when you are thinking from his shoes, එයාගේ පැත්තෙන් බලද්දී his liabilities will increase people. Once I deposit my money, one day if I go and ask, he should refund that money back. He should return that money back to me. So how he will record people, whatever the cash that I am giving, we'll assume this is a cash deposit. Whatever the cash that I am giving to him, he will increase his liability, 15,000. We'll assume we withdrew some cash. Cash withdrawal, 2,000. Cash withdrawal, he will record it as the reduction of liability over here. Then here, it will reduce to 13,000. Initially, he had to give me 10,000. I deposited another 5,000. It went up to 15,000. Now, once I withdrew 2,000, he should give me only 13,000. Listen carefully, yeah? Another one, we'll assume another cash deposit. Another cash deposit, we'll assume 16,000. So, cash deposit, 6,000. So, this will go up to 19,000. We'll assume there is another cash withdrawal of 1,000. So, cash withdrawal 1,000. Then out of 19,000, if I take 1,000 back in my balance, there will be only 18,000. So what I wanted to show you people, very simple thing. Whatever the item which is there in the debit side of our accountant's accounts, debit side of our accountant's accounts will be there in the credit column of the bank statement. It will be there in the credit column of the bank statement. Whatever the credit items which is there in our accountant's accounts, it should be there in the debit side of the bank statement, debit column of the bank statement. Then from this, what's the learning that you should get, people? Very simple. What is the learning that you should get? When we are cross-checking, when we are cross-checking the accountant's bank book versus the bank statement, we should check the debit side of our accounts with the credit column of statement sent by the bank. And tell me the next one, people. We should check the credit side of our accounts with the tell me, people, debit column or credit column sent by the bank statement. Mono column ekada බලන්න. Debit column or credit column sent by the bank statement. Tell me. You have to check the debit. You have to check the debit column of statement sent by the bank. So this is the learning, people, that I wanted to give you. So when we are cross-checking, always we have to check whatever our debit items unge credit side එකේ තියනවද කියලා. තියනවා debit items unge credit side එකේ තියනවද කියලා. තියනවා our credit items unge debit side එකේ තියනවද කියලා. Simple as that. ඔච්චරයි කතාව. So when we deposit money, our balances will increase. When we withdraw money, our balances will decrease. Because when you take money from the bank, balance should decrease. Will it increase? No. When you deposit, balances will increase. When you withdraw, the balances will decrease. So people, what did we learn up to now? Our accountant will prepare some accounts. End of the period, bank will send a statement. Our transactions. When I check these two, accountant has a different balance. Bank statement has a different balance. Big problem. Then we have to cross-check one by one where is the problem is. We have to correct the problem. We have to correct it. So when we are checking one by one, our debit things, we have to check with the credit column of the bank. Our credit things, we have to check the debit column of the bank. Simple as that. Now let's get into the Tute, people. Here I have given you few reasons, so we will go through these reasons, people, when we are doing questions. I'll just give you an overview, okay? The reasons for the difference between the final balances of bank account as per our accountant and as per the bank statement. First one is, people, direct remittance. Now you just think and see, you people are depositing the money for the classes, class fees deposit karanawani. You people are depositing money to the bank. You just think and see, suppose if you didn't inform us, if you didn't inform my coordinator or my finance person, will they know there is a cash deposit done by you, Kiela? Will they know there is a cash deposit done by you? They will not know. They will not know. So there are certain customers like that. They think once they deposit the money to the bank, everything is okay. Yeah, Divas to know whether the customer has deposited the money on. So they will not know. So if a customer goes to the bank directly and deposit the money directly, if the customer didn't inform us, we will get to know once we get the bank statement end of the month only. I told you once the month is over, after like 1 week, they will post the bank statement to home or the business premises. If not, they will send an email no? After a period. Now they are getting the statement. Statement deposit 10,000 in our accountant's account 10,000 deposit is not there. Now I am calling the accountant. In the statement there is a deposit 10,000, direct remittance 10,000. But in your bloody accounts 10,000 is not there. Why? He will tell. I didn't know there is a deposit. No one informed me. Direct remittance, direct reimbursement. No one informed me. If the customer didn't inform, how the hell I will know? Accountant is asking for. So true, no? If the customer didn't inform, how the hell he will know? He will not know, obviously. So that amount is not there in his books, in our accountant's books. Then he should go back and change his accounts. It is not his mistake also. We can't blame him also. Because he will not know. Direct remittances. Direct remittances. And next one. Payment on standing order. What is the standing order, people? What is the standing order? We will tell to the bank, example, make my rent payment every month without asking from me. I have given an order to the bank. I have given an order to the bank. You pay the rent every month. 100,000. Don't ask and wait from me. Now my accountant will not know this. My accountant will not know this. 100,000 bank statement, a payment has happened in my account, 100,000 payment is not there. What has happened? I have instructed the bank to make the payment every month. No need to ask from. So my accountant will get to know about this once the statement is received from the bank. Once the statement is received. Accountant done it. Then my accountant's accounts are wrong. So he should correct it. He should correct. Next one. Bank charges, checkbook charges. That one, people, no one will about that. No one will, because bank, these days people, they will just deduct money from the bank. They will say SMS alert. They will say internet banking charges. They will say service charges. They'll just deduct money. They will deduct. Will I know? No, I will not know. Now I am getting my statement from the bank. Yahoo. Bank में रुपया 500 कपला. Why? Oh, SMS alert. Another 200 is deducted. Why? Oh, internet banking charges. Another 500 rupees is deducted. Why? Oh, service charges. Banking info. Now they send the statement. Now only I know. My account is none of these payments are not there in my accounts. Account and statements. So what he should do, he should write everything now in his accounts. And checkbook charges sometimes. I am ordering a checkbook. I am not informing the accountant. I will go and take the checkbook and I will use it. No, accountant doesn't know there is a checkbook that I got here. In the bank statement, there is a checkbook charges of 2,000. In my account, it's not there. No accountant is there. Then he should record that one also. Checkbook charges. So these kind of reasons, that can different things where it can lead to a difference. First one, direct remittances. Someone has gone to the bank and deposited the money. Where we will not know. Once we get the statement from the bank only, they didn't inform us. But someone has gone to the bank and deposited the money. But they didn't inform us also. We will get to know about the information once we get the statement from the bank. Another one is the standing order. In that one, what has happened? I have instructed the bank to make the payment every month. My accountant doesn't know about it. So once the accountant get the statement only, when the payment from the bank, bank has paid my business buildings rent. Accountant will not know that. He will get to know once the statement is there. Once the bank send a statement. And these bank charges, checkbook charges, and everything. Before they cut, they won't let inform us. No? After they cut, they will send the statement. When I see the statement, I'm in the kapala. Bank charges, checkbook charges, kila kapala. They have deducted. Then my accountants' accounts are wrong. So he should correct everything because in bank they have deducted all the things that they deducted. It is not there in our accountant's account. So accountant should sit and correct everything. He should write everything and he should correct all his accounts. And these two are very important. No? These two are very important. What is this? Checks deposited but not realized. So what is this, people? What is this? Listen carefully. On the top. On the top. This is my accountant's accounts. Okay. Bank book. I got a check from a customer. And my accountant deposited it in the bank. Check number maybe 123. 100,000 check. 100,000 check. Okay. So we'll assume we had a balance of 200,000. Now, as per my accountant's accounts, there is a balance of 300,000 now. Maybe 31st January. So this check we deposited maybe 31st January. Okay. So my accountant is telling, Mahathaya, ලක්ෂ 3ක් තියෙනවා bank එකේ. Now bank is sending the statement. Now they are sending the statement like this. In their statement, balance is only 200,000. This check number 123 is not there. This check number 123 is not there. Yeah. I deposited the check. I deposited the check. But that is not there in the statement. That is not there in the statement, which is sent by the bank. Which is sent by the bank. It's not there in the bank statement. Which is sent by the bank. Not there. Now I am checking why it is not there. The problem, bank has printed. Mummega print kalla tiyenne. Printed the bank statement on 31st January 11:59 p.m. Only they have printed the statement. Generally, people, these are practical learning for you. When you deposit a check on 31st, generally, when you deposit a check on 31st, the general process people, it should go to the central bank. And from the central bank, it should get cleared. Then people from the other bank, the money will come to your bank. So there is a process. There is a big process, people. It is happening. So it will take like maybe approximately 24 hours. Or sometimes it can go up to 2 days also. Sometimes. So when the money is coming to your bank, people will assume it is taking like 2 days. Approximately will assume. So money will come inside your bank account maybe on 2nd February. Until that, it's there in the process. Until that, it's there in the process. So from your side, you have deposited the check and you have recorded it as a deposit and debited your accounts. But in the bank statement, you can't find it. Missing. The bank statement, it is missing. Kolla missing. Check number 123 is missing. Why missing? Because still it is maybe more to a hurry. Not like that. Still it is in the process. Still the check is in the process. The money will come to your account on 2nd. But the problem is buggers have printed the statement on 31st January. Then there is a small mismatch. There is a small mismatch in the numbers because of the time. Because of the time. So these are not a problem. ඕකට වෙනම scene එකක් තියෙනවා මම ඒක කියලා දෙන්න. These are not bank's problem. These are not your problem. These are not a problem of anyone. It's a process. What to do? Generally, when you deposit a check, it will take some time for you to receive the money. Other than if you go and deposit the money to the bank today, now itself you won't get money. But if it is in the same bank, it's a different case scenario. If it is in the same bank, it's a different case scenario. When it's come to real world context, it is little different. But generally, you remember, salary check එකක් දාපු ගමන්ම deposit කරපු ගමන් once you deposit people, at that time itself, you won't get money. It will take some time. So if you deposit the check on 31st January, for you to get the money to the bank, it will take like, we'll assume 2 days. 2nd February, you will get. If these buggers have printed the statement 11:59 p.m., obviously that will not be there. Because still it is in the process. Still it is in the process. Likewise, there is another one. So that is check deposited but not yet realized. Deposited, not realized. That means deposited the check, but we have not received the money yet because it is Still in the process. Still in the process. When bank is printing the bank statement. Deposited the check, but we have not received the money yet because it is still in the process when bank is printing the bank statement. Now let's move to the next one. The check issued but not presented to the bank for the payment. So ඒකත් ඔය වගේම තමයි. කාගේත් වරදක් නෙමෙයි. No one's mistake. We'll assume I gave a check to a supplier. To a supplier, I gave a check. Maybe 50,000 check. I gave the check on maybe 31st January. So what I will do in my bank book, I will record it as 50,000 payment. Maybe check, will assume check number 23. I issued the check number 23, maybe for Sunimal. Sunimal supplier. Sunimal supplier. So we'll assume I had a balance of 5 lakhs in my account. Then end of the period, as per my accountant, there is a balance of 450,000. Now I am getting the bank statement. Name bank statement again. Statement sent by the bank. Statement sent by the bank. Okay. So there was a balance of 500,000. When I am searching for the check 23, check 23 is missing. Check 23 is missing. Check 23 not yet deducted from my account. Why it can happen? Why it can happen? What's the reason? I issued the check now, but it is not yet deducted from my bank account. I issued the check, but it is not yet deducted from my bank account. Why? I issued the check. I issued the check. We issued the check for the payment. Issued or gave. Issued or gave the check for the payment, but amount has not been deducted from our bank. From our bank. By the bank. Why? Why? Hey, think. Why? Why it is not yet deducted? Even I gave the check. Mama Sunimal the check එක දුන්නානේ. I gave the check to Sunimal, but it is not yet deducted. When I check the bank statement, because people, Sunimal bugger has not gone to the bank yet. Who bank ගියොත් bank දන්නේ මෙහෙම check එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා කියලා. If he goes to the bank only, bank will know there is a check that I have issued. Because other party has not gone to the bank yet to get the money. Write it down. We issued or gave the check for the payment, but amount has not been deducted from our bank by the bank. because other party has not gone to the bank yet to get the money. If he has not gone to the bank, it won't get deducted from the bank. Simple as that. So write it down, people. Write it down. Write it down. Once you all are done, post a letter D. Well, okay. So people, we studied 5 things. Huh? Very simple. Our accountants balance, bank statements balance will not tally. Will not tally. Because one is direct remittance. Direct remittance. Other one is standing order payment. We have ordered the bank. We have ordered the bank to make payment without asking us. Then bank charges, checkbook charges. Bank charges, checkbook charges. We will get to know about these charges once we receive the statement only. Then people, we have the checks deposited but yet not yet realized. We will call it as unrealized checks. URC. Unrealized checks. And we have unpresented checks. Unpresented checks. We will call it as UPC. UPC. So better to write down those 2 words, people. This one we will call it as unrealized checks. Unrealized checks. URC. This one we will call it as unpresented checks. Unpresented checks. UPC. UPC. That's the story, people. That's the story. So now we can jump to a question. Take a pencil. Take a pencil. Take a pencil, lamai. Ganda. Ganda. Now we are going to cross check. This is the important thing. Huh? This is the important thing. So start with the opening balance. අපේ opening balance උයි උන්ගේ opening balance උයි එක වගේද? This is by accountant, by our accountant. This is sent by the bank. Sent by bank. 15,000, 15,000. Opening balance colors. Hari. Then බලන්න. Our debit side with the credit side. I told you. Our debit side, you have to check with their credit side. Our credit side, you have to check with their debit side. Cash deposit, 5th. Cash deposit, 8,000. That is also there. Done. Then check deposit number 65. Check deposit number 6512. ඒකත් තියෙනවා. මේ තියෙන්නේ. Done. Then check deposit number 46 5000. 46 5000 තියෙනවා. Done. Then cash deposit 7000. Cash deposit 7000 එයත් ඉන්නවා. හරි. Then check deposit 58. Do we have check deposit 58 people? Number 58? Do we have it? We don't have. In the credit column, we don't have. So may are missing. Missing in the statement. Missing in the statement. Now let's do for the other one people. I'll use a different color. You check the credit side with the debit side. For a creditor, you have issued a check. Check number 112 10,000. 112 10,000 is there. Then 113 4,000. 113 4,000 is there. Then 114 16,000. 114 16,000 in the debit side, not there. Not there. So what are these two? Put an arrow and write down, people. Put an arrow and write down. This is deposited, not yet realized. Unrealized check. This is issued. තාම ඌ ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ බැංකුවට. ඒ ගොන් හරක. So yes, I'll come. Okay, Ethan, good question. Unpresented checks. Unpresented checks. Done. Now you check the bank statement. Statement එක බලන්න. බැංකුවෙන් යවපු statement එක බලන්න. How many items did not get ticked, people? How many items did not get ticked in the bank statement? How many items did not get ticked in the bank statement? Check it. හොඳට බලන්න. S2 ඇරලා හොඳට බලන්න. How many items did not get ticked in the bank statement? How many items are there? 3 items are there. 3 items are there. Yes, you have to check both the debit and credit side. So whatever the debit side wants with the credit side wants with the debit side. Once you are done with that, You have to see all the unticked ones. මෙයා ටික් වෙලා නැහැ. මෙයා ටික් වෙලා නැහැ. මෙයා ටික් වෙලා නැහැ. So what are these three people? මෙහෙම දාලා ලියා ගන්න. මෙහෙම තුනටම දාලා ලියා ගන්න. Available in bank statement, not available in our accountants accounts. Available in bank statement, but not available in our accountants accounts. තුනක් තියෙනවා. Then everyone tell me, people, our accountant didn't know about how many transactions. Our accountant missed how many transactions? Our accountant missed 3 transactions. Our accountant didn't know about 3 transactions. What are the 3 transactions, people? Direct remittance from the debtor. Yada anything maru salli gilla dala. How the hell my accountant will know? And standing order done by the bank and the bank charges. So our accountant, he didn't know about this. Then our accountant's balance is wrong, no lamai. Whatever this balance is wrong. Miniha hadala tiyena accounts wrong. May balance එක wrong. Wrong balance. Wrong balance. These balances are wrong. Because our accountant didn't know about 3 transactions. He has missed 3 transactions. Then if he has missed, people, to correct it, what we should do? If he has missed, to correct it, what we should do? Accountant's balance is wrong now. He has missed 3 transactions. Then to correct it, what we should do? Yeah. If he has missed it, people, just record it. If he has missed it, just record it. What else to do? Record it. 3 transactions that he missed. So identify the reasons for the difference in the balances when the debit side of the bank account and the credit column of the bank statement are compared. So you write down, people, here. Check number 58. Check number 58 is missing. So we'll write it separately, properly. Let's take one by one. Question number 5. Question number 5. Part A. Check deposit check number. Deposit check number 58 14,000 is missing in the bank statement. 10 people, part B. Issued check number 114 is missing in the bank statement. Issued check number 118. So what's the value? 16,000. 16,000 is missing in the bank statement. Is missing in the bank statement. Okay. So people, now our accountant's account is wrong. So we'll correct our accountant's account, people. Our accountant miss karla ne. We can't blame him also. Adjusted bank account. So start with the wrong balance, people. Start with the wrong balance and do the correction entries. What's the wrong balance? Our accountant's accounts 31,000. And record the missing transactions. Record the missing transactions. So this one, 11,000, it's there in the credit column. Then we have to write it in which column, people? Tell me which side. If 11,000 is there in the credit side, අපි ලියන්න ඕනේ මොන පැත්තේද? We have to write it in the debit side. Direct remittance. Direct remittance. 11,000. මේ දෙක තියෙන්නේ debit side. උන්ගේ debit side නම් අපේ credit side. Standing order and bank charges. Standing order and bank charges. 18,000 and 3,000. Now find out the corrected balance, people, or adjusted balance. Any name you can use, corrected balance, adjusted balance. Any name you can use. 42,000. 42,000. 21,000 means 21,000. Corrected balance CD. Corrected balance BF. So if you all are done, let me know, people. But still problem. Still problem. Yeah, after correcting also it is not matching. No? After correcting also it's not matching. Our balance is 21,000. Bank's balance is 23,000. Problem. After we corrected people, still it is not balanced. Not matching. Still it is not matching. After we correct it. Our balance after correction 21,000. Statement balance is 23,000. Can anyone tell me the reason? Why it is not tallying? Why it is not tallying? Hey, what is the reason? What is the reason? What is the reason? Now we corrected our mistakes also. Our accountant missed three transactions. So we recorded those three transactions. We corrected ourselves also, but it is not balancing yet. Our accountant's corrected balance is 21,000. Bank statement has a balance of 23,000. Other two things are there. Unrealized checks and unpresented checks. Unrealized checks and unpresented checks. So people, now we have to prepare something called bank reconciliation statement. හොඳට බලා ගන්න ළමයි. හොඳට බලා ගන්න. Look at this carefully. Look at this carefully. Bank reconciliation statement. You start with the corrected balance, people. Corrected or revised or adjusted ඕන වචනයක් ඔයාලට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. It's not a problem. Revised, corrected, adjusted, any word you can use. Corrected bank account balance 21,000. Here you have to make two adjustments, people. Make a මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. There is a plus adjustment and there is a minus adjustment. So what is the logic behind this, people? What is the logic behind this? You are not required to learn up to that level. If you remember, people, what I am telling, that's more than enough to score marks. You have to add one element, you have to deduct one element out of the two elements that we are left out with. Unpresented checks at කරන්න. Unpresented checks at කරන්න. Unrealized checks deduct කරන්න. How to remember this? Very simple. P එක මතක තියාගන්න. P plus එහෙම මතක තියාගන්න. Shortcut trick R reducing reduction. Remember like that. Add the unpresented checks minus the unrealized checks. Add the unpresented checks minus the unrealized checks. P එකට plus කියලා මතක තියාගන්න, R එකට reduction කියලා මතක තියාගන්න. So unpresented checks, how much we had in this question? Unpresented 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. Deduct the unrealized checks. Unrealized checks, how much we had in the question? 14,000. 14,000. Now you get the final balance, people. Get the final balance. What's the final balance? Don't forget the corrected bank account balance, huh? Don't forget the corrected bank account balance. So what's the final balance? 23,000. Balance as per bank statement. ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න තියනවාද කියලා 23. If you do your calculation properly, you should get the balance which is there in the statement. 23. Balance. Ghana balance. Ghana balance. So we have to practice. We have to practice. Before practicing further, write down these steps, people. Write down these steps. Step 1. Cross-check bank account, and bank statement and identify the items missing in the bank statement which is available in the bank account. Generally, these are UPC, URC, unrealized checks, and UPC. Unrealized checks and unpresented checks. Then step 2. Step 2. Cross-check bank account and bank statement and identify the items missing in the bank account which is available in the bank statement. Bank statement. Generally, these are, tell me what, people? What are these? Direct remittance, standing order, bank and checkbook charges. Checkbook charges. Then step 3. correct the bank account by using the items found in step 2. Step 4, prepare the bank reconciliation starting with the balance in step 3 and using the items in step 1. That means URC and UPC or UPC and URC. UPC and URC. So these are the simple 4 steps of doing a bank rec question paper. These are simple 4 steps. Cross-check the bank account with the bank statement. Find out the items which is there in the bank statement, not their bank account, not there in the bank statement. And next step is other way. Find out the items which is there in the bank statement, not there in the bank account. Then third one, whatever the items which is not there in the bank account, correct your bank account using that. Bank account the bank account correct කරන්න. Then step 4, prepare the bank reconciliation using the unpresented checks and unrealized checks. Need a confirmation with the letter D. Okay. So we'll do the question 7. Then we'll come to the question 6. Huh? We'll do the question 7. Then we'll come to the question 6. Okay, cool. So do we start gun pencil gun gun. Opening balance opening balance 16,000. That is correct. Now our debit side with their credit side. 20,000 cash deposit 20,000. Check number 142 14,000. 142 14,000. 234 15,000. 234 15,000. 184 is not there. So what is this check, people? Help me with the word. මොකද්ද මේ check එක කියන්න ළමයි? Deposited but not yet realized. Deposited not yet realized. Deposited not yet realized. URC. Unrealized check. So now බලන්න අපේ credit පැත්ත උන්ගේ debit පැත්තත් එක. Our credit side with their debit side. Check it, people. Salary 501, 8,500. 8,500. Creditor 502, 17,500, 17,500. Rent 9,000. Air නැහැ. So this is missing. Not there. Purchase 505. Air ඉන්නවා 12,000. Creditor 506 උත් නැහැ. Missing. So these two are what, people? Help me. මොකද්ද මේ දෙක? Check issued but buggers have not gone to the bank yet. Buggers have not presented to the bank yet. Unpresented checks. Super. UPC. UPC. දැන් අනිත් පැත්ත බලන්නකො. මෙයා අරයත් එක්ක බලන්නකො. උඩ එක යට එක බැලුවා. දැන් යට එක උඩ එකත් එක්ක බලන්න. And find out the missing items. Find out the missing items. මෙයා missing. මෙයා missing. මෙයා missing. So these three missing in our accountants accounts. So if it is missing, record it. Correctly record it. Missing na record කරන්න. මොනවත් බලයිනේ. So we'll start with this wrong balance. මේක මෙතනට එන්නේ ළමයි. මේක පොඩ්ඩක් උඩට ගිහිල්ලා. So these balances are wrong. This 19,000 is wrong. So we'll start with the wrong balance and we'll correct it. Adjusted bank account. $19,000. So මුන් තුන් දෙනා මිසින්නේ මිසින් නම් ලියන්න. උන්ගේ debit side අපේ credit side. Standing order. Why it is credit, people? Understand. We are asking to make a payment. No? Payment means our money should reduce. No? That means it should be credit. No? 19,000. උන්ගේ credit අපිට debit. Direct remittance. Direct remittance. Makes sense, no, people? If bugger has deposited money, we have to increase our accounts. No? That increment has not happened. So now we have to increase it. 8,000. උන්ගේ debit නම් අපිට credit. Bank charges. Bank charges. 2,000. Makes sense to me? Bank charges means it's a reduction of the payment. Payment no සල්ලි යනවනේ. It's a reduction. Now find the corrected balance, people. 27,000. 27,000. corrected BCD, corrected BBF, 6,000. People, I want to tell you one thing. These wordings that I'm using in the class, I'm using the words where you can understand easily and where you can use for your O-level exam also. Harida. But for the school term test, please make sure to use the words which is used by your school teacher. Because your school paper is marked by the school teacher. No? So she or he will expect her words to be in that particular answer that you are right. Okay. So if she or he is using some other word, sometimes people, they won't use the adjusted bank. Sometimes they will use revised bank. Sometimes they won't use correct, wrong balance. Just balance brought forward here. They won't use the corrected balance. They will use the adjusted balance. Sometimes. So different wordings can use people. But in your O-level exam, it's not a problem. School term test, ඔගොල්ලෝගේ school teacher කියන එක විදිහටම කරන්න. Now let's prepare the bank rec. Bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement. Corrected bank account balance 6,000. So දෙකයි plus UPC minus URC plus UPC minus URC. So we'll write with the check number. Properly we'll do it. So UPC 503 thina 506 thina. Check number 503. Check number 506. What are the values? 9,000 and 17,000. Then 26,000. URC check number 184. What's the value? 18,000. Can you all help me with the final balance, people? Please help me with the final balance. Okay. So here, how much is the value that we are getting? 14,000. So this is balance as per the bank statement. Balance as per the bank statement. You go and check balance as per the bank statement is 14,000. Perfect. But Ganta balance. Ganta balance. Balance as per the bank statement 14,000. Done. So there are another two more simple questions, people. We'll quickly finish it. We'll quickly do it. Question 6. Sivandi Pereira has a favorable bank account balance 45,000. Bank statement, there are certain differences. Following checks have been deposited but not have been realized. Unrealized checks. Following checks have been issued but they are not presented. Unpresented checks. The following items in the bank statement not entered in the bank account. So missing in the bank account. Missing in the bank account. So we have to add it. So we have to add it and we have to find out the corrected bank account PIN. So it is missing in our accounts. So we'll find out the corrected bank account. Adjusted bank account. So here, wrong balance, 45,000. Insurance premium paid by the standing order. Payment of people, that means our money should decrease. Credit. Standing order. Insurance premium. How much is the value? 8,000. Next one, direct remittance. 8,000 to the bank. Direct remittance, 8,000. Salli kelimma dala. Direct remittance, 8,000. There is a direct remittance of dividends also. That means I have invested in a company. What that company has done, they have directly put the dividend to the bank people. Direct transfer or direct dividend deposit. How much is that? 4,200, because these things will increase my balance people. මගේ balances වැඩි කරනවා. Bank charges will reduce my balance. Bank charges. 2,500. Now find out the corrected balance people. Corrected BC. So 53,000 plus 4,200. No? Yes. 57,200. 57,200. Here 10,000. 10,000 means 47,200. Then 46,700. 46,700. $46,700. Now you can prepare the bank rec. You can prepare the bank rec. Bank reconciliation statement. Corrected bank account balance. 46,700 plus UPC minus URC. So UPC, what are the check numbers? 45, 49. Values 11,400, 8,600. Then here 20,000. URC 4894. Value 7,500, 8,600. Then here 15,000, 16,100. Then what is the balance? 16,100 means 3,900. 3,900, 49,900, 50,600. Am I correct? 50,600 people. Confirm my number. I'm doing mind calculations, people. I might make mistakes. Check it and let me know. 50,600 harida kiyala. Balance as per bank statement. So in this question, we can't cross-check. They have not given the bank statement. අපිට ඉතින් cross-check කරලා බලන්න බෑ මේ question එකේ. They have not given the bank statement. $50,600. So now let's do the last question, people. It's a very small, tiny question. Assume that the bank has sent a bank statement which includes transactions carried out through the bank's current account for the month of March. your verification revealed that bank account balance is different from the bank statement balance. So this can happen due to 5 reasons. What are the 5 reasons? First one is the direct deposits. It can be dividend direct deposit, customer direct deposit, any kind of any other income direct deposit, any direct remittance. Any direct remittance. Second one, standing order payments. Any payments that we have made, standing order. Then the, yes, Pinuti. Third one is the bank charges and checkbook charges. So these 3 things we can find in the statement which will not have in our accountant's accounts. So we have to correct our accountant's accounts. 2 things will be there. It will be there in our accountant's accounts, which will not be there in the bank statement because of the timing. If we deposit the check, it has not gone to the bank because still in the process. If you have issued a check, other party has not gone to the bank yet to get the money. So these timing differences, we'll record it in the bank reconciliation statement. State the possible reasons for the difference between bank account balance and the bank statement balance. So people 5 reasons. No? First one. So I'll write it in short form. URC, UPC, direct remittance, like direct deposit, dividend remittance, interest, direct remittance. So these are certain examples. Then standing order payments, checkbook charges, and bank charges. 5 things. And next one, they're asking from the above, identify the reason, select, and the list of reasons cause the balance of the bank statement is exceeding. So bank statement balance is bigger than the bank account balance. What are the reasons for this one? That means people, one reason, we have, now they're asking bank statement balance is bigger. We have issued a check. If the bugger has not gone to the bank yet, we have reduced, but bank has not yet reduced. We have issued a check. අපි අඩු කරගෙන බැංකුව තාම අඩු කරලා නැහැ. Bank has not yet reduced because bugger has not gone to the bank. So if that's the case, the bank statement will be higher. Unpresented checks. Because we have reduced, but bank has not reduced yet because other party not gone to the bank yet to get money. So our balance will be low and bank and balance as per bank will be higher. Will be higher. We have reduced, but bank has not reduced yet because other party because other party not gone to the bank yet to get money. So our balance will be lower and bank and balance as per bank will be higher. That is one reason. Another reason, people direct remittances. If the direct remittances are there, only bank might have increased the balances. අපි තාම increase කරලා නැහැ. Because we didn't get the statement. Direct remittance. Direct remittance. Direct remittance. Okay, අනිත් පැත්තත් ලියා ගන්නකො ළමයි. Extra learning, just they have not asked it. For the extra additional note කියලා ලියා ගන්න. Bank statement balance is smaller than the bank account balance. What are the reasons? One is UPC, other one is standing order payment, other one is checkbook charges, and bank charges. So with that, people, we are completely done with the unit number 9. Then shall we end the class? If you have any doubts, you can ask. If you don't have any doubts, please post whatever message that you like. No doubts. Good. Then that's it. Bye bye.